For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. Today, a pair of Pac-12 teams getting set to square off in a game that could have season-long implications. As we'll see, the BYU Cougars taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So BYU's offense will have the football first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressures. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. He'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. And the defense drags him down. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
Looking to throw on first down. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Escapes the sack. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He makes the grab. He will not get there. A stop on third down leaves him with a fourth down from the 18-yard line. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense will get the ball for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to...
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Arizona runs out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. That's caught. It's Moffitt. Jesse, that's like a throwback to yesteryear, tossing it to a pass-catching fullback.
Well, it's nice to know as a quarterback, when things aren't open downfield, you can find the big fella for a check down.
And now on second down for this offense. Using his feet. There he goes. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. BYU with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grab behind the line. It's Burks. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. This time he's got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll run play action.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fullback's got it. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Got a little space. Fights off the defender. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Delay game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. He'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The give to the big fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Sticks it in his belly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Stewart. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold offense.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll return it from the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Oh, they're after him. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. The give to the fullback. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Line getting set on second down. Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He's got it. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Finds the tight end. Hey, midfield, he's got room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. Finds his target down the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Offense facing fourth down.
Big fullback's got it. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The short hands, it's Kinsey. Knocked off his feet. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Spins away from the defense. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Arizona runs out the punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looking for a crease. It's Kinsey. Got the 1st down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Off play action on 1st down. That's caught. It's Moffitt. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Burks. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Burks. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Throwing right. Got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Setting up the screen. And he will score! Touchdown, Cougars! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture.
Looking to throw on first down.
A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Quick spin on the run.
And I tell you what, when you run those little fellas on the slants, they got to win at the line of scrimmage right now. They got to make sure those DBs don't get their hands on them so they can create a little bit of space because they're not as big of a target. Nice job winning right on the line.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Makes the grab, and they pick up just a few on that completion. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They'll immediately call timeout. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
And the Cougars will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Give to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's got it on the right. Turning it on. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
The Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? Leaves it with the back. And BYU will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble and throws. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Looking for more room. Touchdown, BYU! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Yeah, and the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
35, Arizona, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Reserve is brought down at the 20.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And that's in Arizona.
They run the reverse. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. This is a designed run. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold open.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Arizona runs out the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Kinsey. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
Snagged out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. BYU with the 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down coming.
It's a draw. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. TCU packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Horned Frogs Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Fort Worth. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Uncorks it. Makes a connection. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. The give to the fullback. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Gets it out quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Got his man to the left. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Run it with the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snags it over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense breaks into the open, an explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. He's loose on the right. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown.
45, Arizona, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Handoff from the gun. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start to return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down here for the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Cruz. Turns it on in midfield. Running through contact. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll go to the fullback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Complete on the shuffle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He wants to throw it again. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And they swarm him under. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Hold offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wideout. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Cougars come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Give to the fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there.
Second down coming up.
They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the big fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. Arizona runs out the punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Makes his man miss. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Gore. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Got a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Gives it on the option. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the fourth quarter. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.